Breaking tonight, it is down to the wire right now. Republicans and Democrats are in a fight to the finish as voters prepare to head to the polls in what may be the most critical midterm election in recent history. President Trump maintaining a breakneck pace on the campaign trail in this final stretch, bringing his message to Ohio, to Indiana, and Missouri today alone. Joining me right now, another member of the Trump family working to get out the vote, Eric Trump, Executive Vice President of the Trump Organization. A pleasure to have you here.
It's great to be here.
You're pretty busy. You're trying to, rally up support there. What's your prediction on how this is going to go over tomorrow?
Listen, we're fighting, and we're fighting because America's winning right now. I mean, we're winning at everything we do. Our economy's winning. We have the fastest growing GDP we've ever seen, 4.2% GDP growth, 3.7% unemployment. There are 7.2 million available jobs in this country right now. I mean, think about it. There's more jobs available than people to fill those jobs. That's how well our country is doing. We have the lowest unemployment rate since 1969, if you can think about it, the year we put a person on the moon. Since 1969, we've had 11 months where unemployment has gone below 4%, and 6 of them have been under Trump. I mean, we're winning. We're winning at everything we're doing. We're winning with the military. We're winning with ISIS. We're winning with North Korea. We're winning with Iran. We're winning with our trade deals. We're winning with our economy. We're winning with jobs and manufacturing coming back to this country. We're winning with the opioid crisis and the price of prescription drugs. We're winning with everything we do. And I mean, I just hope, I hope that Republicans aren't complacent and take it for granted as wages rise. I mean, we had the first wage increase in 16 years in this country. And
it's good stuff, economically speaking, and I say that as an economic journalist. I look at what you guys, or your father rather, has been able to accomplish, and I think it's tremendous. However, that's the economic side of things. You know, there's other concerns that the left has espoused about some of his rhetoric. I mean, they're trying to say that your dad is a racist and that people should go out to vote because we need to somehow fight back on his anti-Semitism, on his racism, misogynism, etc. What's your response to that, Eric?
First of all, African-American unemployment is the lowest it's ever been. His polls with African-Americans are by far the highest any Republican has ever had, because they realize how good his policies have been. My father sees one color, and it's green. It's not black. It's not white. It's green, right? How do you make a successful country for every American? Trish, he didn't need to be doing this. My father's the last person in the world that needed to run for president, right? He did it because we have politicians who decide to give $150 billion to Iran, a country who absolutely hates our guts. And he did it because we had jets that couldn't take off because they didn't have enough parts to put on our fighter planes. They were taking parts off of museum planes to get our planes airborne. I mean, this isn't the America that we ever envisioned. We need to be number one at everything we do. At everything. We need to be number one in military, with vets, with our education, with everything. I mean.
So do you think people are motivated right now? Because sometimes, I mean, you mentioned complacency when things are good, right? You know, it's like, I've got an increase in my paycheck. I got a job. I'm feeling good about the future. Maybe I don't need to go and vote. What
do the Democrats stand for right now? Nancy Pelosi. So if we lose, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer run, right? They run government for all effective means. Nancy Pelosi comes out and says she wants to double taxes, raise taxes. They want to attack law enforcement. They want to abolish ICE. They want to ban plastic straws.
And apparently they want to allow thousands of migrants into the country as we watch them march toward the border.
And you saw what she said on CNN this weekend. She goes, well, I'm just going to use subpoena power. I'm just going to subpoena everybody on this other side. Like, that's what they do in Venezuela. That's what they do in third world countries. That's not what they do in America. You know, I'm just going to subpoena everybody who doesn't believe in what I believe on. I mean, that would stop our country in its tracks. Could you imagine right now, with 4.2% GDP growth and the economic growth that we have as a country, what would happen if the Democrats decide to come in and try and double our taxes? I mean, we would see the next Great Depression in this country. And Americans are better off. Everything about America is better off right now. I mean, opportunity, jobs, everything. We are doing so unbelievably well. We're winning. I mean, we're winning. So do you think that the Democrats are missing something?
Because, by the way, they're pretty optimistic. They think that they're going to take back the House. And if they do, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit later, I think that's going to come with some consequences, meaning we're going to get boiled in that gridlock that Washington knows very, very well. And there's going to be a lot of finger pointing and probably a lot of subpoenas and potentially even, because I don't think they're going to get the Senate, but even possibly if Maxine Waters gets her way talk of impeachment even for your father, none of which is good for the country, none of which is good for the economy and the here and now. But are they, in some ways, do you fear maybe, or not fear, you would probably welcome, overconfident, similar to 2016?
Well, listen, I mean, you saw them the other day, right? They came out, Nancy Pelosi came out, we are absolutely going to win, we're absolutely going to win. I mean, what I'll tell you is that the Trump voter comes out. If Republicans go out and vote, if the Trump supporter, it's not even just Republicans, you know how many Democrats came up to me on the campaign trail? Sure. I'm a Democrat, all right? I've seen my 401k literally go up by 35%. 35% in the last 2 years. I'm voting for Republicans from now on. I am 100% with your father. I'm going out and voting for your father. I mean, assuming the people who have done so well, which is really all Americans, but assuming Republicans get out, assuming Trump supporters get out and they vote for the Republican ticket, we're going to have an amazing night tomorrow. I mean, we're going to have an amazing night. If people are complacent, they decide to stay at home because life is good and they're making more money and they have a good job, you know, then you're going to see Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer in there. And honestly, the consequences to our nation, if that were to happen, are unthinkable. I mean, are unthinkable. It'll be open borders. It'll be massive taxes. It will be resist, obstruct, you know, defame. You saw what they did with Brett Kavanaugh. They tried to destroy a person's life. And then yesterday, you know, all the accusers came out and said, oh, you know, just kidding. We actually made it up just because we wanted to try and derail his confirmation. I mean,
it's scary stuff. No, I hate the politics of that situation and the politics of this environment right now. And I think you're onto something when you say that a lot of Democrats came up to you and said, I'm voting for your father because they are sick of red or blue and they do like green. Anyway, Eric Trump.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Thank you so much.